So I wanted to finish this year with making this episode. Obviously, I've been putting it off for quite some time. Kind of sad that the series is over, and I'm really looking forward to them making season 2 so I can get back to doing this. It's been a great show. I think it's a lot better than the movies, that's for sure. It's been amazing. What an episode. This is the breakdown of episode 8 of Welcome to Derry, season 1 finale. And this is the moment where Pennywise either wins or loses. And yes, obviously he loses, because we already have movies that take place after this series. If he won here, there wouldn't be an It Chapter 1. There would just be It, Everyone's Dead. But still, that doesn't make this episode feel any less like Pennywise almost clocked in overtime and punched his time card straight through hell. The episode opens with one of the most unsettling choices possible. Something normal. The town's barber cutting hair. Scissors snipping. The kind of calm that feels illegal in a horror show. Then he slowly turns around because something feels wrong. And outside, everyone is frozen, completely still, all staring at the same thing. When he steps outside and looks up, the sky is wrong. A massive black cloud is rolling in, swallowing the town street by street. Not drifting, not floating, it's advancing. Like it has a schedule. The shot cuts to an overhead view of Derry being engulfed, and honestly, it looks like real-world disaster footage. It kind of looks like what maybe Colorado in 2013 looked like. You know, the whole entire city just filled with smoke. Everybody's floating. Military radar confirms it. The cloud is expanding. Trees wither as it passes, leaves shriveling like they just remembered where they live. A woman stands holding her baby, staring into it, and the smoke fully engulfs them. No scream, no fight, just erased. Meanwhile, over at the hobby house, a woman stands at the door with her hands pressed against the glass, smiling. Not scared, not crying, smiling like she knows something you don't, which means yes, that's Pennywise. Or maybe the demon from Smile. Either way, therapy is not going to cover this up. At the high school, the smoke reaches the doors. Inside, Pennywise is already working overtime. He's in the principal's office ringing the bells, making an announcement for all students to report to the auditorium. And they do. Every single one of them, even the school's mascot, because nothing says end of the world like a giant foam animal calmly walking toward doom. A spotlight dances across the stage. The principal steps out, telling everyone to calm down, promising them a treat. But the way he's standing is off. The way he's talking is off. He looks like one of those Jeff Dunham puppets. Personally, Ahmed is my favorite.
Silence! I kill you!
But this one is giving me possessed school administrator vibes. Then the wig falls off, he drops the mic, and the stage literally pulls apart. Because, surprise, Pennywise was using the principal as a puppet. He pops out cheerful as ever and says, "Hiya, kiddos!" Like this is the world's worst birthday party. The kids scream, Pennywise laughs, he jams his finger into the principal's eyes, rips his head clean off, and throws the body into the crowd like expired cafeteria meat. The doors slam shut, it's locked. Everyone rushes them anyway, because panic has zero survival instincts. Pennywise kicks the principal's head across the stage like a soccer ball and starts doing his little dance to carnival music. And I love how the camera moves here. It makes everything feel warped, drunk, unstable, like reality itself is trying to look away. Then he stops dancing. The screaming stops, silence falls, and Pennywise starts singing.
When I close my eyes and I dream of you, I see your pretty faces and I taste them too. But my, oh my, how I wish to cry every time we say goodbye.
Yep, you're all stuck now, floating, brain fried, emotionally bankrupt. All of this happens within the first 3 minutes of the episode. No warm-up, no recap mercy, just straight to hell. The stage collapses, revealing his carnival wagon waiting outside in the smoke like an Uber from Satan. The intro plays for the last time this season, cheerful and mocking. Honestly, I hope this song is on Spotify because nothing says playlist variety like Trauma.
special and I'll be rare with a smile and a ribbon in my hair.
Back at the standpipe, Marge, Lily, and Ronnie are cleaning up when Ronnie looks toward the city. Smoke. Everywhere. They run outside, and the streets are plastered with missing posters. Hundreds of them. Every kid from school. Marge immediately knows Pennywise is messing with them, so they hop on their bikes and ride out. Meanwhile, Pennywise is cruising down the road in his wagon, casually playing a trumpet while all the floating kids drift behind him like a haunted parade balloons. Outside the school, missing posters cover the street. The principal's head sits there too, eyes destroyed. Inside the gym, his body lies alone. Everyone else is gone. Ronnie asks how Pennywise could take all of them. They find Will's poster, then a trail of blood, which is never a good sign unless you're Pennywise, in which case it's Yelp approved. They suggest using the dagger for protection. Marge doesn't hesitate, she says,
I want to kill that fucking clown.
And honestly, fair, especially after what happened to Rich. They all pile onto one bike and somehow manage to look more like clowns than Pennywise did all season. They steal a truck, Marge driving because when the apocalypse hits, Grand Theft Auto is just self-care. The Major tries calling for help, no answer. The phone rings, Pennywise laughs on the other end.
Will. Back in the wagon for Willie boy. Gotta keep him nice and fresh.
The Major destroys the phone and storms out like a man who has officially run out of patience and sanity. Halloran is still in his room, surrounded by visions of the dead. He's unraveling, on the edge, about to end it all. Then the door gets kicked in and the Major stops him with 4 words. He's got my boy. That's it. That's the switch. The smoke crosses the river, freezing it solid. Military radar shows that most of Derry is gone. The general learns that the Major and Halloran have stolen a jeep and headed to Rose's house. Charlotte finds out Will is missing and starts slapping Leroy, which honestly made me mad, because why wasn't Will with Rose? Everyone knows Rose equals plot armor. Rose explains the barrier. The dagger needs to reach the farthest point to restore it. She mixes herbs for Halloran to drink, helping him control his visions. He sees Marge driving the truck while everyone yells at her to hurry, and she snaps.
It's a fucking log truck. I'm going as fast as I can.
At this point, is this Marge or Chuck Norris's mom? They crash, lose the dagger, Lily grabs it, starts following the blood trail. Her voice changes. She runs into the woods possessed. Ronnie brings her back. They agree to take turns holding the dagger. It glows in Marge's hands. They look back. All the kids are floating behind them. On the ice, they approach Pennywise's wagon. Will is front and center. The cart stops. The door opens. Blood pours out like a welcome mat. Pennywise steps down. Smoke blinds them. He circles them. Marge is dragged by her feet. Pennywise calls her by her future last name and tells her about her son, proving time means absolutely nothing to him. He lunges at her, but stops. All the kids fall. A truck screeches in and somehow doesn't slide on the ice, because physics has officially left the building. Hundreds of kids pile in. You know, carnival math. The Major and Taniel run with the spear. Gunfire. Daniel's shot in the neck and dies. The general orders the Major restrained. Pennywise is trapped in Halloran's illusion. The general approaches, fearless, tells Pennywise he's free. Pennywise remembers who he is, though. He transforms into the general's worst fear, and then bites his head. Pennywise runs for the river's edge. If he escapes, he's free forever. The Major shoots him in the head, and a clown head pops up on a spring. No fear left, but out of bullets. Deadlights. The kids are pulled back from the tree. Pennywise laughs. Then something impossible happens. The elder Indian appears, and so does Rich. Rose asks Halloran what he sees. He says,
A motherfucking miracle.
Rich runs past Pennywise, flicks him off, and helps drive the dagger into the tree. Pennywise transforms into a massive bat creature and lunges, but it's too late. The barrier erupts. Pennywise glitches throughout every form he's worn this season, losing control. He snaps back to his clown face and says,
Lively crowd.
The Deadlights retreat. The aftermath is grief and a funeral. Marge places drumsticks from Rich on his casket. In the town, she finds his toy plane in a tree. Apparently, he did make it to Main Street. Lily goes to visit her father's grave. On his gravestone, it says that he died in 1961. I guess cycles repeat. Hopefully this is showing something to do with season 2. Marge asks the most terrifying question of all. What if he can go backwards? Halloran makes one last visit with the Major. He tells him that he's about to go work at a hotel. This is the same hotel that he works at in the movie The Shining. Ronnie and Will finally get their moment. The Major and Charlotte choose to leave and not take the offer that Rose gave them for the farmhouse. Last second, they do decide to stay. Ronnie and her dad are seen driving down the road. They pass the Derry sign. The screen fades black and it says Welcome to Derry, Chapter 1. And then, Mrs. Kerr, straitjacket, screaming. Cut to 1988. A suicide. A little girl turns around. It's Beverly Marsh. Mrs. Kerr smiles.
No one who dies here ever really dies.